Estiva, this is GF Laserbolt from GamerFusion.com, and welcome guys to day one of the Laserbolt experience. Today, you guys are going to figure out what I did all day today, and my day started at around 12 noon. Yes, fellas, we are entering the Los Angeles area. This is the Los Angeles Time building. It's right on your right-hand side when you're entering the freeway, coming from Pasadena. And some of the video when I'm driving is fast forward. It's going to be fast forward. This is the loop-de-loop, like I like to call it. Usually this is a little loop that you take once you exit the convention center, and you will be presented with the convention center on your right hand side. A lot of containers, fellas, a lot of containers, because that is where they store the lights. That is where they store all the information you need. And this is me heading into the parking lot. Now the thing with the parking lot, just to park here for it took me, I would say I was there for 30 minutes. You had to pay 20 bucks. So every time you go to the Staples Center, not the Staples Center, but the convention center for E3, you have to pay $20. Yes, fellas, if you've never been to E3, now you guys know. Also, I wanted to show you guys all the banners that are hung up at the convention center and to what we can expect. We have Injustice 2, we have Dishonored 2, and we have Star Wars, and I'll show you guys what's on the other side later on around the video. So I want to give you guys an experience you've never had before. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen, you know, people filming the posters and everything like that, but I want to give you guys an in-depth look on everything I do step by step. And we're going to be having these videos every single day as we progress through E3, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that, as this is kind of like the pre-draft or the pre-E3 per se experience. Now the thing I want to let you guys know, today is Sunday, so what happens on Sunday is you usually go ahead and you pick up your badges. You pick your badge so you can enter E3 for all the 3 days. You pick up your PlayStation 4 wristband, you pick up your Xbox wristband so you can enter the events for the press conference. You know, you pick up all the wristbands or all the things that you need to pick up in order for you to be able to access each different event. Now you're able to pick those up at the convention center. There's a certain specific booth where you go pick that up, and then aside from that, there is an additional booth where you're able to go ahead and pick up your E3 pass. So right now I just want to give you guys a sense and idea of what is going on. What are the banners in there? We got Call of Duty. Call of Duty always seems to take that top spot for some apparent reason. They always seem to come up big, especially with that spot. So really big shout out to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare for always taking the top portion. Now there has been other types, there was the PlayStation and then Uncharted came out, but the majority of the time you're always going to see Call of Duty on the top. Next up on the right hand side we have Mafia 3, a game that I'm really excited and looking forward to picking up. Can't wait to actually test this out when it comes available for us to actually get our hands on it. Then we have Watch Dogs, which is set to be a brand new Watch Dogs kind of experience, very similar to what we currently have right now in one of the big popular games, which is the Dark Zone. Let's see who knows what game I'm talking about. Alright fellas, so we have Star Wars as well, which you guys saw on the other side, and we're going to go ahead and walk on in. Now the thing about walking in here, you are prohibited. I try to get you guys some footage of what's actually presented right in the heart of when you walk in. I wasn't allowed to, but I'm going to show you guys what's in the hallway. This is me going to the opposite hallway of the first entrance. So the first entrance where the Call of Duty banner's at, that right there is where you guys go ahead and you pick up your Sony pass, your Nintendo pass, not Nintendo this week here, but your Xbox pass, pretty much all your conference passes. Now this is where I'm going right now. I'm heading over there to pick up my E3 pass and kind of give you an idea of what it looks like right now. Right now it looks extremely empty. There's not that many stuff going on. But like always, last year we had Lego also taking the high road on the banners. This year as well, Lego is coming out in full force, and we have some Lego going there. If you guys have been watching and follow me on Twitter, you guys have seen the images I've been posting up. So definitely some images before the video goes live. And on the right hand side, we can't forget, guys, Xenoverse is out, and I'm really excited for Xenoverse. Like, we got my boy over there, Goku, and we're going to see some other awesome definitely posters on the right hand side. One of these posters I really want. And if you guys have been following me on Twitter, you guys are going to know exactly which poster it is. If you guys do know that, make sure you guys leave it a comment in the comment section down below. If you don't know, definitely go ahead, sub to my Twitter so you guys can know exactly what is going on when I'm posting these live, because you're gonna want to get that constant update. Usually I'm updating my Twitter really fast as we progress throughout the day. So right now we're still in the convention center, walking our way to pick up our badges, and of course Xenoverse is always distracting because you got so many different types of fighters and feuds are born. So let's go ahead and keep on going here. So I wanted to show you guys exactly all the cool stuff and all the hallway as we work our way through there. So there's a lot of walking that's involved in E3. I kind of wanted to project that throughout the video so you guys can kind of get an idea. I don't want to make like a big video where I'm showing you guys like a bunch of walking, but I kind of wanted you guys to have an idea, since this is day one. Kind of experience what the distance is between different hallways and different stuff. So when we do the other videos, I'll tell you guys I'm going to the East Hall or I'm going to a certain hall. You guys know the walking distance it takes to get there. So we are here, guys, at the actual center where you're able to pick up your E3 badge. You got to make this line. There wasn't that many people today, I guess, because there was a lot of other there was EA Live, and you had to be at the Bethesda. I was already running late because by the time I got here it was already I believe it was like 3:45 when I got there. So right now you guys are going to be seeing me heading over to the Bethesda. This is not in downtown LA. This is close to downtown LA. I would say like 15 minutes away from downtown LA. If you're familiar with the downtown area, this was mostly close to the Dodger Stadium. And there you guys have it. The limos are in full effect. Those are called limos. The black buses. They are called New Age limos. I think that's what they call it. And we arrived at Bethesda, guys, and around the time I arrived at Bethesda, it was like 4:45 around that time. And you guys are watching the short end because this is line number 2. We had to do one line, which is actually to enter the event. This is the second line to actually get registered at the event, and we did our registration and everything. But once we were in the event, they took us in here and they told us, okay, find your seats. Of course, they give you out a badge with a specific seat number that you guys are able to know where to go sit. Fortunate for us, we had really good seats right dab in the front of the thing, so we were able to stay up to date and you kind of get first-hand look at things that were going on. But this is kind of like the idea I want you guys to experience, is what happens if you guys were actually here. You guys would be walking in, you guys would be trying to find your seats, and you guys could see the whole different type of stadium-like feature. Now this is the hangar. Like, if you guys are wondering what is the hangar is actually a building that used to they used to have, put planes in there. Now instead of putting planes, it's become like an event place where there's concerts, there's cocktail parties, and there's large events like this one, because not only is it's good for you to house a large amount of people and hold a large presentation, but it's also good to have kind of sort of like an after party or something like that. And of course, there's always complimentary stuff. They would give everybody that had a seat had complimentary popcorn, complimentary water, and all that good stuff. Even though when you were making line, we were also allowed to get water. But this is what it looks like when you guys go ahead and come to these events. You guys are going to notice the whole landscape. Now, there's different types of sections. There's the left, right, middle. As if you've been to any sort of event, you guys know exactly how it works. But I kind of wanted to give you guys a overall in-depth idea of how it looks like once you arrive and how massive the actual event is. The cool thing about this event is on the sides. If you guys notice the sides of the walls, there was also included as part of the screen. So where I was sitting, it kind of felt like you were domed into the experience. So if something came out, like if they were presenting Doom, or if they were presenting Dishonored and all that stuff, you kind of felt like you were immersed in the game. Another cool thing about the about the event as well is the audio quality, guys, insane. Okay, so you were there and you could hear the game, especially when they were doing the trailers and all that stuff. It was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited, especially when when Quake came out, the first the first trailer, everybody was super duper hyped. Elder Scrolls came out, everybody was really excited, Dishonored and all that good stuff. But if you guys did catch the press conference, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't catch the press conference, definitely check it out. A lot of good games that were announced at Bethesda, and really good, and really excited not only for Quake, Dishonored 2, Prey, and all the nice looking games that Bethesda has in store for us, plus all the DLC that's coming not only for Fallout, but also for the Elder Scrolls. And I'm kind of glad that the card game and also the mobile game that are coming to PC, so it's going to make it a lot easier for you guys that are on PC to actually, be able to play. So really cool. This is almost I would say like 45 minutes till the event started, so people were still coming in. The event was getting packed. After that, the event was completely over, guys. They told us, go right side. We're gonna be holding kind of like an after event, and this is us walking into the after event. This is it was right outside the hangar, so you pretty much were at the event and you head out to the kind of like the outside area where the event was held. Now usually what happens is you go to the press conference events and then there's an after party, and the after party is never in the same event, so it was kind of cool in the sense of the having the event there and then having the after party right close to it, so you wouldn't have to either drive or get in your car and go somewhere for the after party. So it was really cool that they had not only the event in the same area, but they also had the after party within the same area. So this is us going inside. There's another kind of hangar, you could say, that's right next to the hangar where the event was at. So I don't know if that makes sense. So one of the things that first caught my eye when I came in here, it was like, we were walking or slowly walking, and dude, I see some dude with a massive turkey leg. It looked like he was gonna clobber someone with that turkey leg. But I was like, they're giving out turkey legs? What? Nah. And then I see another guy, right? He walks by with a turkey leg, and it's like, oh my goodness, I gotta get myself one of these turkey legs. Even if I'm not gonna eat it or finish it, I just gotta get me one of these turkey legs. So I go ahead and says, you know what, I'm gonna go make some line, get this turkey leg, and try to go ahead and get some footage for you guys, so you guys can see what the turkey leg looks like, and what the menu had in store for us, or what the menu was, what the menu had. Alright, so this is what the menu had. I did want to get you guys the menu so you guys could figure out exactly what was going on. So they were giving 2 types of beers for you underage people. Beer's not good for you. Now, I don't drink beer, so I went over there and hit the cocktail where they had cranberry juice and they had OG orange juice. So definitely, I picked up, I went with some cranberry. Actually, not that bad, but I was like, I gotta show you guys what the massive turkey legs look like. Now let me know in the comment section below if you guys think you guys would probably be able to finish one of these turkey legs. And as you guys see, they just keep coming and coming, so once they see that there's like 3 legs left, they're like, no man, we gotta give these people more turkey. So they go ahead and bring some more turkey for you guys. So this is what the turkey legs look like. If you guys are wondering what did it smell like or what did it taste like, well, it smelled very barbecue-ish, like it didn't have like some weird odor to it or nothing like that. It smelled like it was very barbecue-ish. The taste was, for my personal taste, it wasn't that tasty, like, I just want to keep on eating it, but it wasn't awful either, so, it was kind of a good thing. Now, another thing I do want to let you know, guys, though, they weren't just selling turkey legs, they were giving out In-N-Out burgers as well. So, I did go ahead and kind of straight, I was like, you know what, let me throw this turkey leg away and go get me some In-N-Out burger, because if you've never been to LA and you've never had an In-N-Out burger, I highly recommend you guys definitely give it a try. Now, after we did our little munchin over here, we went inside into the Avenue area and kind of showed you guys exactly what everything was available for you to play. So the new card game, really cool, guys. The new card game is very awesome. It's cool because the way they had it right structured, when you were at the event, you actually, someone said in front of you, someone said was right in front of you, so when you place the card, you could actually see your opponent and be like, hey, you put that card down? No, let me see, I'm gonna show you what card I'm gonna put down. It was very cool. So you guys see it right there, very tentative in the sense of interaction when it comes to playing the card game. So really excited about the card game. Let me know if you guys do like card games or if you guys don't like card games. Let me know in the comment section down below. On the right hand side, they had a thing where you could take a picture if you wanted to be like in a Doom background, if you wanted to be in an Elder Scrolls background. And this is actually one of the coolest displays out of all of them, because this was like the decked out Dishonored 2 display. Now, this display had a very cool, not only artwork, but also cool artifacts, and you could also see the customs of the characters where when they are going, you know, kind of like if they were in real life, you can actually see each individual custom. So you not only do you have on the left hand side, you have the male costume, and then on the right hand side, you have the female custom. And as you guys see right there, a lot of artwork, a lot of things going on, and kind of giving you an in-depth look at what each item represents, and you know, what does it stand for. And we were trying to go ahead and see if I could show you guys. Right there, you click on the screen, it kind of shows you what that artifact does. So they had a picture of the mask, they had a picture of the gauntlet, and you know, each individual one showed you what they had, and you guys kind of get a sense of an idea of what the custom looks like and all the work that goes into actually making a very, very good game. You can see all the detail, all the fabric, all the thought that goes into actually putting out a royal outfit, making it very nice and very dynamic. So you guys can kind of get a sense and idea of you know, what it takes to actually make a video game. You know, they got to build the costumes, they got to do, you know, all this artwork and all that stuff for you guys, you know, for the game to actually come out very, very cool. Next up, on the left hand side, we also have not only do we have the male costume, which I'm going to show you right now, and but we also have the mechanic, which is the spring. And this one right here, you can get a full glimpse look at what that looks like. And you know, kind of when you now see it in the game, you're like, oh, okay, now I kind of get an idea of what that would look like if that was in real life. Then we have some more, I would say, artwork or posters. On the side, we have the custom for the male character in Dishonored, and as you guys see right there, it's full decked out as well as the female one. And this is also the what should we call it? The not the royal, but this is the this is actually the royal one too. This is the royal protectors one. And this is what that one looks like. And you know, unfortunately, I don't know why they didn't open up his chest, because and the inside, the vest he had, is actually pretty well you know, designed and everything. And that right there is the little lance that they use for the Dishonored. So right there, like I said, if you interact with it, you go ahead and it shows you what each individual thing does. So really big focus on Dishonored 2, and also showing it, you know, a lot of kind of representing a lot of Dishonored artwork in the event. So Dishonored was really big when it came to this event. We also went ahead, everything that was announced, there was kind of like a thing to actually do for that particular game. So you were able to play Doom if you wanted to play Doom. You were able to you know, kind of check things, you know, play Fallout virtual reality, play you know, virtual reality for Doom. And this is the candy bar, guys. So if you guys like have a sweet tooth, I mean, they kind of catered to you guys. I mean, they had lollipops, they had Tootsie Rolls, they had gum, they had chocolates, they had everything. I mean, if you guys, I mean, you could have just gone and go over there and just got in a sugar rush, just started walking around and just grabbing on. Let me grab some lollipops, let me grab some Tootsie Rolls. And you guys could have just on the sugar rush. I mean, everybody was kind of going crazy. I guess they were prepping you for Blink when Blink came out, so you guys could know, you guys were excited enough for when the band came out. So that was like the main closure of the event, was when the band showed up, and we'll see that a little bit further on. I also wanted to show you guys what else they were selling. Not selling, my bad, what they were giving away, because everything is complimentary when you go to these events. You're able to, you know, the drinks are complimentary, the food's complimentary, the snacks are complimentary. So they were giving out some dibs. If you don't know what dibs are, it's pretty much ice cream in like little tiny bowls. I didn't get to film the other stuff that they were giving away, but I kind of going to give you guys a overview of what else they were giving away. They were giving away some lobster rolls. They were giving away cupcakes. They were giving away like caramel wrapped thingamajigers. I don't even know what they were called, but they were pretty good. So a lot of stuff. Like I said, In-N-Out burgers, hors d'oeuvres. It was just crazy stuff. As you guys see, there was a Quake trivia where you could go ahead and kind of go to the kind of like a screen, and it would ask you a question. You would try to answer the question and see if you got it right. So that was kind of like what was available for Quake. There wasn't like no, like, you know, in-game that you could actually play. But remember, when Quake comes out, there's going to be a lot of information about Quake. So really looking forward to Quake. I don't know if you guys are a fan of Quake or have ever heard of Quake. If you guys might be too young, but let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have heard of Quake. Also let me know if you guys have played it. And one of most things, what did you guys think about the trailer? Because, I mean, to me, the trailer was just insane. And can't wait to actually get my hands on that arena shooter game once it gets released and once we actually get a date. There was also a little bit of Prey information. Not like something that you could actually, put your hands on or actually play them. But there was, kind of like a demo where you could actually see what was going on. And I also wanted to show you guys what the VR, what it looked like when people were playing the VR. This is the Fallout VR right there on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, we had the other VR, which is for Doom. And we also had another Fallout. So really, really cool. Wanted to give you guys an idea of how the interaction would work when you guys try the VR. So that pretty much wrapped up my night, guys. I got home like around 12 midnight. And it was pretty much over. The conclusion of the night was Blink 182. And let me know if you guys enjoyed the Laserbolt experience. And I expect tomorrow we will have day 2 of the E3 experience with a bunch of press conference overview and coverage. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And don't forget, for all things gaming, head over to GamerFusion.com where we empower your gaming.